Okay, so welcome back everyone. Baldy Brian on the streets again. So today we're going to look around a low-cost housing area. This is for houses, so quite low cost. This is in the Bangkok area of Bangkok. Just gotta look both ways here, across the train tracks. Right through the train station. So this is the the Bangkok area of Bangkok. So and low cost affordable housing for those of you who are on the lower budget area. So okay, so we're about to enter the estate in one moment. Let's go around here. So I know that these are cheap and low cost housing because I used to live in this area. I lived in this area for a few years. So and I rented a house. This is actually the first house I rented in Bangkok, was in this area. So I'll show you around what the houses are like. So you can rent a general house in an area like this for anything from 5,000 baht a month. So which is pretty good, 5,000 a month. So you know, some 6, some 7. So most of these houses are single story, so they're one floor. They're very large though. You have something like 3 large rooms going, so they're long, they're very long houses. And there's 3 large rooms, so there's no security on this area or anything like that, so you're on your own. But you know, this crime was very low. So here's a little park I used to go running in. They've got football fields there. They've got a free gym as well. The gym, well, it's not free, it costs you 40 baht a year. 40 baht a year to go to the gym. But it's a little bit busy. You've got to pick your times if you want to go to the gym. But 40 baht a year. All you're paying for is a membership card, basically. So it's basically a free gym. So well, that's all closed up at the moment. Nobody can use that. They're off limits. So these types of houses, yep, you know, around 5,000 a month. Mine was 5,000. I'll show you what house I used to live in, and I rented for 5,000 a month. But the only problem with living in it, obviously, like, they don't have security. But I mean, I don't worry about things like that anyway. So you know, I come from a pretty rough area back in the UK. So a place where if you bolt it down, that it still won't be there. They'll just come along and unbolt it and take it. So that's where I'm from, in Manchester. So so I used to live just around here. I'll show you. But yeah, there's no security, so that's one pitfall of living. So for those of you who like the security on like a gated community, you know, you pay more for those houses, you know. So just near here, like the gated communities, you know, you can be looking at anything like 10,000, 14,000. So sometimes more than double, basically, if I was on there. So here's the park on the right. So yeah, I used to always go running in that park. They got a nice running track. So and I used to rent this house on the right here. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. Sabai mai. Okay. From Capital side to crap. So I used to rent this house. Just run this house here for 5,000 baht a month. Someone else is living in there now. Nice plan. So it's quite a nice house. So you tend to find like most of the people that live around here are from northern Thailand or Lisan people. So I used to sit out here drinking the whiskey and the beer with the lads out out in the soy. And oh, when they have a wedding, oh, they they seal the street off and they put great big tents up. And oh, you all come out, there's beer flowing, there's food flowing. Oh, just a great sense of community for these people around in these areas. So like I said, there's no security or anything like that. So the other downfall of these types of areas is because the houses are single story, you can get snakes and centipedes, and I'm not talking small centipedes, I'm talking the big ones. So you got snakes and centipedes. So not so many snakes. I mean, I think I lived around in this house for like 5 years, and in that time I had 2 snakes come into my bathroom. But the centipedes, wow, I think, on count I had about 17 in total I came across. Usually like in the early hours of the morning when you're going to the toilet or something like that, and you'll come across one at like 3 o'clock in the morning, things like that. So so this estate, it goes around in a square, it goes around the park. So if you're on a budget and you want a house, because most foreigners when they come over here, they go for the condominiums, and the high rises and the condominiums and the security and away from all the wildlife. But I mean, I like getting in with the locals, locals and experiencing a bit of the local culture. So so I just dive straight in. So here's the park again. We're going round in a square around this park. So, and the gym's just in there. It's 40 baht a year. So, and there's little shops here that you can get a beer and sit out and get your food and what have you. So actually I'll have a little drive down that one. So but yes, back onto the snakes and the centipedes. So if you're a little bit squirmish, then this is definitely like the type of area you don't want to be living in. But if you're not so, I mean, I go into jungles and stuff like that, so I'm not really squirmish, even though I don't like them. Don't like centipedes and snakes and things like that, but they don't make me scream and stand on a chair when I see one. Oh, and rats are another problem as well. The rats come out the drains and they'll get in the bins. You'll see people putting heavy items on top of the bins and things like that to stop them. But you don't see many of them. So it's got its downfalls, definitely. But you're talking 5,000 baht a month, which is what? It's let's say about 150 quid, 150 pounds, anywhere between 130 150 pounds, $200 a month, renting a house in areas like this. I mean, I like to have a house because I like to have barbecues and things like that. The other good point about renting houses in areas like this is you can pretty much do what you like. You can have a barbecue, you can have a party, everybody will leave you alone, nobody cares, they'll just leave you to it. So just here's a great big C shopping centre, so you can go and get all your shopping. So this is just it. This is what area is in Bangkok, which is just off the Rama 2 road. in Bangkok, not far from the Central Plaza on Ramatu, Param Song they call it. So I used to come down here, get a massage every now and then. Oh, a nice oil massage after a month of running. Used to do very well. And dentists, low cost, everything around here is low cost. Market here, I used to go shopping. You know, you can get a meal for 40 baht, which is like £1, $2 for a meal on the market. All your fruits and everything like that. So they're quite vibrant little areas, these. You know, they're always hustle and bustle, and you know, I really like them. So I'll just get around this guy. So we've just had Big C there, and then you've got a great big Tesco Lotus just across the road there, and a 7-Eleven. So you've got everything you need, you know. And so this is Soi 62. So you come off Ramatu Road down Soi 62, and you got all these shops. You know, you can buy everything you need in these shops. There are barber shops, there are wholesale whiskey shops and water shops and gas. Get your gas bottles, and you know, food places. This used to all be Isan food stalls all down this street. Obviously no one's allowed to sell food at the moment, or you're not allowed to dine in, should I say. You can only do takeaway at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I lived around here for quite a while, and you know, I got some great memories from around here. Have some great fun. So thought I'd show you around. So yeah, if you're on a budget and you're in Bangkok, you know, it's littered with areas like this. So I've listed the downfalls. You know, you got no security, so anyone can ride in and ride out. But I never had a problem. I never had anything stolen, or you know, it's just a real good sense of community around little areas like this. So like I say, you got a gym there, 40 baht a year. It's got a running track, and so you can keep your costs low, because I like to keep my living costs low. They're a bit higher now because we have a 3-story house now. We have security, and I live on a gated community now. But that's because we've just had a daughter, and it's safer for her playing outside. Take her outside, just safer. So and we don't have the little pests like snakes and centipedes and things like that. So so if you are looking, it's I have another video showing you how to go and rent a house. You've got to go to these areas, and you won't find them on the internet up for rent. You've got to go, and it's like boots on the ground. You've got to go, you've got to walk around asking, and you know, all the neighbours will come out and they'll help you, and they'll show you which houses are up for rent, and they'll have the phone number of the landlord or the landlady, and they'll give them a call, and you rent it on that day. And deposits as well, things like that. I paid to get the house I've just shown you, I paid, it was 5,000 baht deposit and 5,000 rent now, so it's 10,000 baht, and I was in, you know, with the keys, and the house was mine. So, but like I said, if you're a little bit squirmish about the local insect population, centipedes and things like that, or snakes and things like that, then, or do you like the peace of mind of sovereign security, then these types of areas are probably not for you. So I'm gonna head back over home now. I just thought I'd come out and give you guys, you know, another perspective on renting houses around Bangkok. But like I said, there are areas all over Bangkok like the one I've just shown you, and like this, with low cost, cheap housing. You know, it all depends about, you know, you and what your standards are really. But the house I had was beautiful, nothing wrong with it. But like I said, just a couple of little cons about it. But the pros to me outweighed the cons. But yeah, like I said, I've moved up in the world now. Live on a gated community. I'll probably do a video show you around that place one time. But thank you for listening and watching the video. Please hit the like button and the subscribe. I need subscribers. Keeps me out here making content. So thank you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. So it's Baldy Brian checking out from the back streets of Bangkok.